Hey guys, Mike here with the watch list video for Tuesday, January 23rd. This is the SPY Daily. We gapped up today. A little bit of that shooting star look. I don't ever give a lot of weight, excuse me, to one candle, so it doesn't mean we're reversing and down from here. The market is crazy strong though. Let me slide this over. Pause the video if you haven't seen that and read that, please. Most of you have seen it, so I'm not going into it this time. Before I go into what we're watching for Tuesday, let's slide this over. Some really nice pre-market posts by Wayne in chat. DWAC interesting over 30, especially if the bid side builds a lot. And you can see that was at 732. That was early this morning. It was chopping along sideways below 30. And then 13 minutes before the open, he put DWAC little curl top watch, meaning it's his top watch. Hope it waits, meaning hope it waits till after the opening bell. And that's exactly what happened. This is the opening bell candle. And the 30 grab would have been right there. Worst case stop, low of day, which was about 80 cents below. And let me get that out of the way. And let me just bring up, and that was a shot earlier, but let's go to 5-minute candles. So right there, the horizontal line is the 30 entry. It never revisited 30, and you can see what it did. It went up to over 50. So over $20 move on 80 cents risk. That's about as good as you'll ever see when you talk about how much R a trade gave. And then let me slide this over too. Lewis gave rum back through 4. You'll notice that was 8 minutes in. That was as this candle, second candle, was starting to come back up. The hole number 4 is right where my arrow is. Breaks 4. Worst case stop, probably 20 cents risk. But even then, this thing went up, I want to say over 5, but it went to 497. It actually broke 5 in after hours. So an amazing post by Lewis as well. All right, let me go to the daily charts now, and let's look at what we're going to be watching tomorrow for some potential trades. These are stocks that are in play that may give a trade tomorrow, right? Intraday between the bells. I don't hold overnight. SGMT, massive pop today. Maybe a second day play tomorrow. We'll see if we get a setup. RVSN, put the horizontal line there. It's kind of a breakout over that area. Big volume today. Rum, I'll put that back on watch. Topped real close to that hole number 5. Again, well, it's about flat right now in after hours. Certainly could have a follow-through day tomorrow. SAVA, a little bit more obscure, but it had a nice little pop here. And then a couple days later, topped out at 27.37. And since then, you could argue it's kind of flagging. I'm certainly not in love with that chart, though. MARA, I just wanted to have one Bitcoin-related play on watch. It looks like maybe this was the bottom. It's really gotten hit since the sell the news event. So I do want to have one Bitcoin related play, and I just chose Mara. A lot of people like to trade coin. NVNI just goes back on watch. It's still interesting over that level there. NVCR, kind of the same setup. A pop here and then a couple days sideways. We'll see. Not in love with it. OSCR is just after this nice little breakout. It's flagging. Let me pan out a little bit. You can get a little bit better look. I put the horizontal line. You can kind of see the cup and handle break over this horizontal line on the daily. And you had a 2-day pop and now a flag. So that's why that one's on watch. PSQH, just along the DWAC theme, if you will. And it had nice volume today. This one could certainly end up being multi-day, so it goes on watch. It trades a lot thinner though than rum and DWAC, so keep that in mind. MESA had the gap up on Friday, sold off, and then it's kind of curled right back up, so that's a little bit interesting to me. HDB goes back on bounce watch, just, I don't know, what is that, 5 red days in a row, overdue for a bounce. And ADM, sometimes I'll put a stock that just had one nasty day on watch, because sometimes the next day you do get a dead cat bounce, snapback bounce, whatever you want to call it. So that's it for me for now. We'll add other gappers in the pre-market, and trading was pretty good today, so hopefully it continues tomorrow. I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat.